All right. Give me about a minute here. Make sure the poll's up. Oh, I don't have the tracker open. Uh-oh. Hello, computer. You don't have to make that much noise. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Apparently, I accidentally closed the tracker prior to the stream. I closed the tracker. All right. I didn't know you have a countdown for streams. Yeah, it's just a 30-second countdown. So game 3 of 3 against Kansas City. Of course, the one night I don't stream, the Red Sox put up 10 runs against Kansas City. So, yeah, isn't that pretty funny? Yeah, isn't that how that works? I don't stream the game. They obliterate Kansas City. And Crochet had a dominant outing, I saw. 7 innings, only giving up 1 run. So, yeah, I'm not surprised something like that would happen, of course, when I don't call the game. So, let me get but first, as always, we got to look at the lineups tonight. For our Boston Red Sox, got Duran leading off, playing in left. Devers will bat second, doing the DHing. Bregman will hit third, playing at third. Abreu will bat cleanup, playing in right. Trevor Story will bat fifth, playing in short. I think Story should be moved down a little bit more, but hey, I'm not Cora. Sogard will bat sixth, playing at first. Hamilton will bat seventh, playing at second. Hamilton will bat seventh, playing at second. Narvaez will bat eighth, doing the catching, and Rafael will bat ninth, playing in center field. And for the Royals, you got India leading off, playing in left. Bobby Witt will bat second, playing at short. Vinny Pasquantino will bat third, doing the DHing. Salvador Perez will hit cleanup, playing at first. Michael Garcia will bat fifth, playing at third. Michael Massey will bat sixth, playing at second. Drew Waters will bat seventh, playing in right. Melee will bat eighth. Melee will bat eighth, doing the catching, and Isbell will bat ninth, playing in center field for Kansas City. For some reason, this is off. But yeah, Red Sox coming into today, currently, once again, 1 game above 500. Kansas City, we finally ended their win streak, but yeah, a lot to work on with Kansas City. With Seth Lugo on the mound. My favorite soccer team won 7-0 against the defending champions. I don't know soccer, so you would have to tell me more about that. I have no idea about anything about soccer. I am not a soccer guy. I know absolutely nothing. And it's hilarious. I'm wearing and for some reason the sheet came off the bed. Oh, I accidentally ripped off the sheet. Why is my computer lagging? I ripped off the sheet by accident earlier, and I just forgot to put it back. I was wondering why it came off. It's hilarious. I'm doing a baseball stream today, and I'm wearing a hockey sweatshirt. So, I don't know. Things are goofy. All right, I gotta close this document. Hold up. Yep, still got a long ways to go prior to the tomorrow chat. Tomorrow's series is going to be tough. We play the Tigers, who right now, as of yesterday, have the best record in the AL, and I believe all of baseball too. So tomorrow, not only we're playing a tough team in Kansas City, we are also playing a very tough team in Detroit. So that's going to be fun. Skubal pitched Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Crap. He might pitch on Wednesday. Or we might just miss him. We might just miss Skubal. If we miss Skubal, that's luck. Because I know the one game we needed to win last year to stay in the wild card race, we faced Tarik Skubal, and he only gave up 1 run. All right, Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals. tonight, or this afternoon rather. Coming into today, a 3-3 record with a 2.84 ERA and 8 starts, with a $1.11 on the whip, as Duran will foul off the first pitch, and we're underway. First game, or third and final game of a 3-game series against the Kansas City Royals here in KC, as we try to take the series. Wong's not in the lineup today. Swung on and missed. Pitches, or that was rather, he didn't swing at it. It was up and in, 1-1. So Duran will lead off per usual. The top of the lineup has been the same forever. Swung on and missed. Pitches low, 1-2. Top of the lineup is always the same. So I'm not really too surprised. Duran will call time here. Of course, ESPN's giving me the notification that the game's already started. Yeah, really. I didn't know. Up and in, 2-2. Outside, actually, 2-2. It is Mother's Day today, if you guys didn't know. I thought that was next week. Up high, 3-2. Usually it's later. I'm a little surprised. Excuse me while I chat with Corp. Full count. Full count on Duran. Pitch. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Nice pitch by Lugo. One away in the first. Tomorrow's game against Detroit is going to be brutal. I don't know who they have. One down here. That'll bring up Rafi as he takes a first pitch strike. Devers is finally getting the batting average back up. Of course, we take those. We take that around here. Devers will call timeout here. Oh, 1. And that ball's ripped to right, and that's going to be in for a base hit. 1 out single for Rafi. Devers keeps hitting. Cora, you bum. You screwed us again. I told you to start Wong. As Bregman will take a first pitch strike. Ooh, I just heard someone's making meatballs. That's one of my favorites. I like meatballs. Fouled away, 0-2. Do you guys like meatballs? I love meatballs. One of my favorites. Sup? I just heard someone across the hall said they're making meatballs. Down low, 1-2. Meatballs is one of my personal favorites, especially if it's homemade. It's good. 1-2 on Bregman. 1 out, runner on first. Devers reaching on that single. Boston, I'm assuming you made a smoothie today. And that's hit on the ground to short. They'll go to second for 1. Over to first, and it got him. There's the double play. 6-4-3 twin killer ends the inning. We go bottom first. No score. Still no score. Not a fan. They're really cooked. Oh, I love meatballs. I love them. Not me. Meatballs are my go-to. Well, they're not. Well, they're not my go-to. But they are one of my favorites. Oh, I forgot to add these in the chat. Give me a second. course you did. Ooh, that's low. 1-0. That's hit the third. Good job, Bregman. One away. Yeah, he does. He does a lot of those. Outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Ooh, that's a strike. 2-1. What's calling time? Swung on a miss, struck him out. That's a ball. 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. That ball's fouled off. 1-2. And that ball's fouled off again. Still 1-2 on from Giolito. I listened to Rhino do it. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea who the teams are and stuff. I just listen in, chat. I have no idea what's going on there in those games. That ball's low. 2-2. That ball's ripped to right. And foul. 2-2. And that ball's popped up. That ball's fouled off again. Still 2-2. I do. I love the CFL. It's exciting. And the Grey Cup. Oh, that's what that's called. The 2-2 is low, 3-2. The only bad thing about Giolito right now is I think he's throwing too many pitches. But that's just me. Swung on, foul tipped, held on to, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Giolito with a 1-2-3 first inning. We go bottom second, or top second rather. Still no score. Hope this game doesn't go like it did on Friday, where it's like no score after 8 innings, 9 innings, actually like 10 innings. That's sort of our mini Super Bowl. Mini Super Bowl. Thunderbolts nears $275 million globally. Hmm. 12 best shade perennials that won't take over your garden. I'm not a gardener. Family handyman. I know nothing about plants. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never even heard of those before. These plants will not take. I don't even know anything about plants. I know nothing about plants whatsoever. Up high, ball one on Abreu. There's a strike, 1-1. Good pitch to Abreu. Good thing Abreu is sitting 265? I'll take that. No score, top second. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Abreu. Lugo's at 14 pitches. And he pops that one up. Out towards left. And that's a foul ball. 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Yeah, it's sort of like our mini Super Bowl. Yeah, I absolutely know nothing about Canadian football. I know very little, like very, very little. That ball's lined to right. And that's going to drop for a base hit. Leadoff single for Abreu. Nice little way to start off the game. Get a leadoff hit. And it will bring up Trevor Story. Got 9 votes in the poll. 56% are saying the Red Sox are winning today. Alrighty then. 1-0 on Story. I want to get a specific American coin. Pick off. Oh, Brady's back in there. I want to get a specific American coin with the dude that is on the Washington team logo. I know what coin you're talking about. Outside 2-0. Man, that pitch is really slow. Only 71 miles an hour on that pitch. Yikes. That's a slow pitch. Now, Lugo's not really a fast pitcher, so he doesn't throw a bunch of fast pitches. There's a strike. 2-1. Not surprised. He doesn't. All the times I've seen Lugo pitch, he doesn't throw that fast. 2-1. In their first strike, 2-2. Story will call timeout. Two. That ball's foul. Still 2-2. And Story's been ice cold recently. I don't know why. He has been not Story. Let's say that. Pickoff attempt, and he's late. Did my font change? I think my font changed. Nope, definitely not that. Was it Cabin? What was it? Yeah, it was Cabin. All right, there we go. Fixed it. 2 balls and 2 strikes after he fouled off that last pitch. Yes, I'm a Commanders fan. I still like that logo, even though people find it. Yeah. Oh, they got him in a rundown. He's out. Abreu was going for second. They get him out at second base. Lugo just spun around to second base, and he just threw him out at second. 1 down here. That's fouled off again. 2-2. 2-2. And Story lifts one out to center field. It's dropping, and it'll drop. That ball dropped down for a base hit. A 1-out single for Story. So Story will get on. Finally gets on base, actually. Story's actually getting on base. I'm liking that. Little single there brings up Sogard. Recently getting called up. As there's a first pitch strike. 0-1. Tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 3 against Detroit. That pitch is outside 1-1. Sogard batting .250 on the year, getting called up for Gonzalez. Because Gonzalez is on the 10-day injured list. A 1-1 pitch. Lugo deals. Outside, 2-1. My cat's giving me the stare of death. It's Tom. How's it going, man? It's going good. Oh, that's called a strike, 2-2. I looked a little high, but apparently clips the zone. Hopefully Detroit doesn't get goose-egged. The 2-2. Outside, full count. I think we might miss Skubal pitching, so we might get lucky. Full count on Sogard. That was the dog. The dog is being the dog. He was outside for like a good 2 hours. Just sitting in the sun. And that ball's lifted out to right field. Waters will come in, though. Settling underneath that one will make the catch. 2 away. Story will hold up at first base. Good dog. Well, he was outside with other people, so he wasn't like left out there to suffer. Ah, crap. Hamilton will take a strike, 0-1. Skubal's on the mound for Wednesday. Skubal's on Wednesday. So I'm thinking if we're going to lose at least one game against Detroit, it's going to be on Wednesday. 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Good layoff there by Hamilton. If we're going to lose one game, it's definitely against Skubal on Wednesday night. Because I don't think we're going to beat Tarik Skubal. Up high, 2-1. I'm saying right now, Detroit hasn't scored. Oh, they're playing against Eovaldi, though. Eovaldi's really good. Well, we all know that. Eovaldi's been good. He steps off the mound. My thing is that you actually look at the logo, most find it okay, but people at rallies change the logo, most of them. Yep. Sometimes people are stupid. 2-1 on Hamilton. Runner on first with 2 away. Red Sox trying to get the lead here tonight. The pitch. And that's a ground ball hit to right towards second. Massey will flip it to first, and that'll end the inning. So Sox threaten. They get a couple of base runners, but nothing coming of it. As we go to bottom 2, it'll be Perez, Garcia, and Massey due up. Red Sox and Royals scoreless after 1.5. Denver or OKC tonight? I got Denver tonight. I'm going with Denver tonight, Holiday. OKC, for some reason, just can't get past the second round. Also, do you think the Cavs will win the series? I think if they do, it's going to go 6 or 7 games. If they're going to win, they're going 6 or 7. There's no way they're it's probably going to go 6 or 7 games Holiday. If I had to put money on it, which I'm not, because I suck at sports betting. And I can't say I suck because I don't sports bet. I can't even say I suck at sports betting. I don't even sports bet. Down low, 1-0. Interesting. I don't watch too much Cavaliers games. I know that. So I don't know too much about the Cavs and how good their team is this year. I think I know they're pretty good, but I know for game 2, one of the games they lost, swung on a miss, which was outside to Perez, 1-1. Perez is batting .240 on the year. Went 1 for 4 yesterday. Nothing too much to speak of that. There's a ground ball to third. Bregman over to first, 1 away. I know the Pacers are pretty good when it comes to the playoffs because, I don't know, they're a feisty team in the playoffs every year, or at least the last couple of years. Especially last year is ridiculous. Last year was irritating because on a couple of occasions, I thought there's a strike, first pitch to Garcia, 0-1. That series against Boston last year, the Eastern Conference Finals, I thought that was going to go 6, the way Indiana was playing. That ball is up and in, outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike on Michael Garcia, one of the Royals' hottest hitters. Now, they are a 1 seed, I know that. Well, that I know, but outside, 2-1. Come on, Garcia. Two one. There's a strike, 2-2. Good fastball by Giolito. Giolito so far doing much better than what he did against what was the team? Outside, 3-2. What was the team we played that we lost? That we got absolutely beaten. Oh, that was Texas. Oh yeah, when he played against Texas. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2, full count. I got the Panthers tonight, Holiday. Panthers. Oh, with the Panthers to even up the series. Twins? No, it was Texas. The 3-2. And Garcia fouls that one. He fouls that one away. 3-2 the count. Nope, that was the Ranger game. Because it was. Because I remember I was saying how Jock Peterson was hitting like .094 to start off the season, and then he gets like 3 hits. Full count here on Garcia. Here's the pitch. That ball's lifted out to center field. Rafaela is there. He'll make the catch. 2 away here. I gotta say, chat, Sox pitching has been good this entire series. Cannot blame really the pitching this series, because as a pitching staff combined, the Red Sox have given up only at combined pitching staff, we've only given up like 3 hits or 3 runs. 3 runs rather. That ball, that's called a ball, 1-0. Yikes, I thought that was a strike. That looked like a strike to me. Counts 1-0 on Michael Massey. Yep. That ball's fouled off, 1-1. OKC better not lose. If they lose, they're done. You know, it's funny. Denver doesn't even have a coach. Denver doesn't even have a head coach. They have an interim. So You're basically losing to a team who doesn't even have a real coach. The 1-1. And now it's lined out to right field. Abreu is there. We'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So another 1-2-3 inning for Giolito. We'll start the top of the third. Narvaez, Rafaela, and Duran due up. Scoreless after 2. SGA was smiling because of fans talking trash. Well, he is the most foul-baiting person I have ever seen. Foul baits all the time. It's like ridiculous. It's like, dude. Like, I get sick of it. I get sick of it. I've gotten sick of SGA's like foul baiting, like the same thing Jalen Brunson does. It gets ridiculous after a while. Like, it drives me nuts. It's like, come on, actually play the game. Don't be a foul baiter. Like, that's why I didn't like James Harden for a while, because he was like the king of foul baiting before SGA and Jalen Brunson. He was like the king of it. It was like the best of the best at foul baiting. And I hated it. I hated James Harden for that. Yeah, the refs. Yep, them too. Yeah, them too. They're getting on your nerves. We did gain a sub. I did not see that. I'm gonna figure out what exactly style, because I swear this font changed. Give me a few minutes. Charm? Nope. Yeah, it's DM Sands. I knew it. Maybe not. There's a strike, first pitch, 0-1. Enter? No. No, definitely not that. There's a first pitch, strike, 0-1. Definitely not that. Maybe it was Cabin. No, not Charm. It was Cabin. Huh. There's a strike as well, 0-2. Narvaez has improved. You know, he's not great, but he's doing what you want from a backup catcher. From a backup standpoint, outside 1-2, he's hitting 245. So, I guess we'll call that improvement. And that ball's outside as well, 2-2. And he struck out swinging. Struck him out, 1 away. People just won't leave me alone. Bayo is our new Cutter Crawford. What do you mean? Define Cutter Crawford. Because Cutter Crawford, to me, whenever you say his name, is like giving up a bunch of home runs. Oh, yeah, that's what he did all last year. That pitch is inside, 1-0 on Rafaela. Cutter Crawford last year gave up like 70 million home runs. I think he gave up like 35 home runs. Up and 2-0. Cutter Crawford was definitely not our best pitcher. He was not our best pitcher. That is true. He did goose egg the Yankees. But still, no. I don't think Cutter overall, no. That ball's low. Called a strike, 2-1. Cutter Crawford, our best pitcher last year? No. Was he Pretty good? Maybe. That's a strike, 2-2. Who was the bench pitcher last year? It was not Nick Pivetta. Yeah, you remember that game. Oh, I remember that game. Full count on Rafaela. He gave up like 4 home runs against the Dodgers. I'm like, yep, there's classic Cutter. Up and in. Way up high, 3-2. I remember one game where I'm like, chat, he's not giving up a home run today. And then in the very next pitch, he gives up a home run. I'm like, oh, well, I'm wrong. That ball's fouled off. Full count here on Rafaela. All right, dude, come on. Oh, here you go. That ball's lifted to right. Foul. Where's the dog man? Telling you, he's with the other two right now in the den. I can hear him. I can hear the dog with his feet. That ball's drilled out to center field and deep. Isbell back onto the track. Will make the catch. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Duran. Sox still looking for a run. Haven't really gotten too many base runners. Only 3. That pitch is upstairs. Ball 1 on Durant. I would laugh if this game goes to extra innings again. Oh, Kansas City don't make the catch. Well, they did make that catch. That ball's lifted out to center field. Isbell, pretty easily, though, will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So we go to we're already to the bottom of the third, still scoreless. For the Royals, it'll be Waters, Maile, and Isbell. Due up. Come on, Royals. Give up a home run or something. Is there or not? Mets 1. Let's go, James. I'm going to put this dang sheet back. I'm going to fix this dang sheet before we get back to the game. I don't know the boxes. I don't know how this sheet came off, but who knows? Who knows? Backwards. No wonder. Backwards. How did this thing fall off? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Make this look half decent. That's awesome. Oh. PAS sent me over to annoy Fitzy. The ball's low, 1-0. Ain't no mountain high enough for our Mets. Just came over from John's channel. What's up, Fitzy? Sleepy. That ball's low, 1-0 on Waters. Oh, a friend of mine's at a Tiger game tonight. Or this afternoon. He's at the ball game. Outside, 2-0. Fitzy, pay attention to the game, not your bed. Well, it was in commercial break, bud. Outside, 2-0. It was in commercial. We were in commercials. What am I supposed to do? Sit and watch the boring commercials? No. Why would I do that? Swung on a miss, 2-1. The commercials are boring. 2-1 here on Waters. The commercials are boring and they're slow. I know I said it twice, but I don't care. Yes, you were supposed to sit and watch the boring commercials. No, I'm not supposed to do that. That's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that'll be a leadoff single. Dang. Sometimes the commercials are interesting, but most days they're not because they're the same thing. It's either like food, cars, homes, insurance. It's mostly insurance. A lot of times it's what's it called? There's been a couple times where I've seen a couple what's it called? The grass company out here. Forget. Outside ball one. Want to know? I know there's been a couple of grass cutting commercials where they're saying like, hire these guys to cut your grass. Like, no, I don't like those. I can cut my own grass, thank you. I'm probably 2-0. I'm not disabled or anything, so I can cut my own grass. Well, I don't cut the grass, but pick off. Just checking in on Waters. He's back in there playing NHL 25, and I put Seattle in an all-Canadian division. Why? Commercials are important because they pay for the game to be televised. That one's lifted to right. Foul. Some commercials, though, bud, you got to admit, are very boring. Like the Burger King commercials. I can't stand those. Those are the worst. I gotta get the overlay set up for tomorrow's game. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. I gotta get that set up for tomorrow's game. It'll be Tigers and Red Sox tomorrow. I checked who the pitching matchup was. 3-1 on May. I cut. Oh, you cut the golf course grass? Oh, there's a strike. Nice fastball. 3 full count here. It'll be Tanner Houck against Jackson Jobe. Another pickoff attempt. Just checking in on the runner. Tanner Houck with an 0-2 record and a 6.1 ERA. Jackson Jobe, 2-0, 4.88 ERA. Full count here on Maley. We face Skubal on Wednesday. Outside, ball 4. He did not go. So back-to-back base runners reach here in the third inning. Yep, up in Jackson, New Hampshire. See, when I see NH, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption. I was playing Red Dead Redemption earlier today, so I instantly thought New Hanover. I almost said New Hanover. Like, no, that is not the correct state. Not the correct state. Isbell drops a bunt. Foul. Well, trying to bunt runners over. We don't need bunting. What's in Kansas? What is in Kansas? 0-1 here on Isbell. Runners on first and second with nobody out. And once again, Giolito having one of them bad innings. Per usual. He's got to calm down here. 0-1. And that's a tapper hit it's a bunt towards third. Giolito throws to third, and it's a bad throw. And that's going to score the game's first run. And it's 1-0 Kansas City. Sloppy defense. Sloppy defense by the Red Sox gets the game's first run for Kansas City on a bad throw by Giolito throwing to third base. It's definitely going to be an E1 on Giolito. Oh, stop. Of course. Because why wouldn't it be? And why is my computer not? Now, why is this just wanting to be terrible? It's frozen with India up at the plate. Hello? Come on. I know India's at the plate, but I have no idea what's going on right now. Can't believe we get the game. They get the game's first run on a terrible throw. Wasn't even a good throw. It just went all the way to that. It went all the way in foul ground. I have no idea if that's in Kansas or not. Why is this going slow? I have no idea what happened. So finally got the game back. I have no idea what happened in this at bat. But apparently runners are at the corners. Probably a sac fly, I would have to guess. Oh. Swung on a miss by Witt, 0-1. New Hanover? I don't know if it's in New Hanover. Or I don't know if it's in Kansas or not. I don't pay attention. There's a strike, 0-2 on Witt. So, once again, Giolito with another not so good inning. Witt's calling time here. Every time the Sox have a good momentum going, get momentum, something goes wrong. Outside, 1-2, which wasn't even close. That 5-run inning he had against Texas, that was a killer. That was a killer because it was a scoreless game. And once again, here's a scoreless game. And that ball's fouled off by Witt again. We will do it again, still 1-2. One, two. Swung on and missed. Pitch was way upstairs. That would have been ball 2. And Witt swings at it. 2 down here in the third inning, and here comes Pasquantino. Third punch out for Giolito. 5 away from 1,600. Let's go. There's the pitch, and there's a ground ball short. Story's got it. Fires it to first, and that'll end the inning. So the Sox get out of the inning. They get out of that inning only giving up the 1. As we go to the 4th, it'll be Devers, Bregman, and Abreu due up. Top of the 4th after 3, score or 1-0 KC. Why's my camera quality so bad? It is standard. Well, let's get some run support. Let's get some run support for Giolito because he apparently can't pitch with a lead no matter what happens. Because he won't be able to. Devers takes a strike right down the middle, 0-1. I'm going to take this off. Too hot in here. A 1-1. It's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Yep. Sox have gotten 3 times as many hits as Kansas City, but Kansas City has a run on the board. Devers stepping back into the box after calling timeout. 19 people in the chat. Let's go. If you are new, tap the thumbs up, subscribe as that one's hit the center field. Isbell will make the catch, 1 away. 1 away here for Bregman. Kyle Capello and Dobbins will be in Detroit. Will be the 3 starters against the Tigers as Bregman takes a strike 0-1. Chris Cotillo just tweeted that out. So Houck game 1, Bayo game 2, and Dobbins in game 3. 1-1 in the count on Bregman. Nobody on with 1 out. Inside 2-1. It's 3-1 here on Bregman. There's a strike. Pitch looked outside, called a strike though, 3-2. Bregman's using his timeout. And that ball's hit on the ground to third. Garcia throws it to first. 2 away. I'm not even live on my own game. There's a strike 0-1. No wonder. It was not live. Takes a strike 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Lugo right now at 63 pitches here in the 4th, so at least the Red Sox are making him slightly work. That ball's fouled off 1-2 by Abreu. At least we can do something. 1-2 on Abreu. Here's the pitch, and that ball's crushed to right field. And when this ball lands, the Sox have tied the game. And that ball is gone. Abreu hit the daylights out of it. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-1 here in the fourth. That ball was crushed. "108 miles an hour off the bat and 430 feet to right field. And the Sox have tied the game. So here comes Story. A little momentum boost there as that one's hit on the ground. On the very first pitch to third, Garcia's got it. Over to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Red Sox do tie it up. On the solo home run by Abreu, we go to the fourth. It'd be 4, 5, and 6 due up. Perez, Garcia, and Massey due up in the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox have just tied the game. 1 apiece. Dead by Daylight. I have not played that game in a while. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 against Detroit. Off day Thursday, and 3 against Atlanta, and then 3 against the Mets. And then I believe 4 against Baltimore. I believe it's 4 against Baltimore in Boston. Let me look. Google's got to update the score. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth, not 1-0 in the top of the fourth. Google's kind of slow. Yeah, 4 games against the Orioles. The first one will be on Thursday, the 22nd at 6:45. Second one will be on May 23rd at 7:10. Third one will be on May 24th at 4:10. And the final one against Baltimore will be on May 25th at 1:30. Let's go. This is powerful indeed. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Let's go. Perez will take a first pitch strike. We close out the month, chat, with a 3-game series against the Brewers, and then a 3-game series against the Braves. We play the Braves twice this month. I realized that. As there's a first pitch strike to Salvador Perez, 0-1 the count. Giolito at 51 pitches, starting the inning out at 50. You want to end the fourth inning after 60. As we gotta, chat, we gotta take this series. Orioles will lose to the Sox. I sure hope so. 0-1. Way up and in. 1-1. Yeah, we have to win this series today. It would be nice to take 2 out of 3 against Detroit, but I'm not saying outside 2-1. I am saying it's possible, but Detroit has been one of the better teams all year. 2-1 on Perez, but they are getting shut out today. Then again, the Rangers are doing pretty well over the last couple of games. So, as that ball's lifted to right field, right center actually, Abreu will come over, and he'll make the catch. 1 away. 1 down in the fourth, and that will bring up Maikel Garcia. What time's the Oriole game tonight? What time are the other games tonight? That pitch is low, 1-0 to Garcia. Braves are losing 3-0 to Pittsburgh. Yikes. Yankees don't play till 4. 1-0 to Garcia. Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop by Story over to first. 2 away. Got him. Now the Orioles don't play till 4 o'clock. So another hour before that game. So here comes Michael Massey. Charles says, feel free inspired to join the chat. Welcome to do so at any time, respectfully. Yep. Massey will take a strike 0-1. Charles is an Oriole fan, so I completely forget that Charles is an Oriole fan. Did you know Rockies are already eliminated from the playoffs? They probably will be in the next couple weeks. Swung and a missed. Nice curveball by Giolito. Counts now 0-2. A lot of interesting. What's the Sunday night game tonight? I have no idea. What is the Sunday night game? Phillies and Guardians. Oh, I'm definitely tuning in to JJ then. Well, JJ does the Sunday night game quite a bit. The 1-2. And that ball is lifted foul. Do it again, 1-2. Charles has been an Oriole fan for that's a long time. 53 years. Yikes. Fouled off 1-2. Yikes. Your aunt just came over. You have a pet ant? Come on, laugh. That ball's fouled off again by Massey. Still 1-2. This was the score in the top of the 12th inning on the game on Friday night. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. That ball's low, 2-2. Royals have scored a combined 3 runs over 2 games here against Boston pitching. Red Sox have scored 11. So we have been, at least our offense has been better, but not in the one game, but not in the first game. 2-2 on Massey. Thanks. I've only been cheering on this dreadful team for the past couple of years. Fouled away, 2-2. Garrett Whitlock sold. No, well, he did, but really the bullpen kind of sold. The bullpen sold and the offense sold. And that ball's popped up. Second base side onto the right field grass is Hamilton. Abreu coming on. But Hamilton will be the one who will make the catch. And that'll end the inning. We are through 4. Still 1-1 after 4 innings. Yeah, we didn't play our best. Our pitching staff played really well though on Friday. The pitching was really good. Usually 2 runs is not enough to win a game, but I guess it was. I mean, the Sox did their job in the 11th inning. They scored the run in the 11th. They got the 1 run, but then they couldn't get the ghost runner to score in the 12th inning, and the Royals did. So it was basically who would get the automatic run first, Royals or Boston, and clearly Kansas City did. So I do not blame the pitching staff. I do not blame Garrett Whitlock. Really, well, I kind of do, but does Garrett Whitlock deserve all the blame for the loss on Friday? No. Does he deserve partial? Does he deserve part of it? Yes, he does. Does the offense get away scotch-free for the game on Friday? Hell no. One run again over 12 innings is not enough. That was disgraceful. Especially when you had multiple chances to score. Like, no. Sox offense doesn't get away from that easy. There's the first pitch strike to Sogard. 1-1. Up high, 1-1. That ball's ripped towards right. Foul ball. 1-2. Charles giving us a weather update. Expected low temperature. 1-2 here. No rain in the forecast. Mostly cloudy skies. Humidity at 80%. Southeast 20-30 miles an hour. And called strike 3. Struck him out looking. Pitch was up and in right on the inside part of the zone. Down goes Sogard looking. 1 away here in the 5th inning, and that'll bring up Narvaez. Or Hamilton, excuse me. Got so caught up in chatting, forgot about hitting the like button. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Thanks. Yep. Please do that. So here comes David Hamilton at the plate. 0 for 1 so far today, here today, as he takes a ball. That looked like a strike, though, 1-0. Okay. Mets beat the Cubs 6-2. Bottom of the 6th. Pirates lead over the Braves 3-0. Outside 2-0. Cardinals beating the Nationals 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Brewers lead over the Rays 2-1, bottom 4. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Pitch was inside. That pitch was inside there on Hamilton. Don't know if a lot of people are going to stop in tonight or this afternoon due to it being Mother's Day, as Hamilton will call timeout. Two-one pitch is lifted to left. India will make the catch, 2 away. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. So after that home run, 3 up, 3 down. Here comes Narvaez. Now, we already gained 1 sub today, Charles. We're at 1595 on the sub count today. I'm thinking of doing something Thursday, but I don't know what. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Carlos Narvaez. Swung on a miss. Which was inside, ball 1. Or 1-1. Narvaez is already 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 3rd. As he takes a strike. Looked like a ball on the outside part of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Go, Tom. Go, Tom. All I want is a win today. I don't care if it's by a run. I just want to win today. And he swung on and missed. Pitch right down the middle of the plate. Narvaez swung at it, though, at least. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Seth Lugo. We go to the 5th. It'll be Waters, Maley, and Isbell due up in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tie game after halfway through. Very good. Much appreciate your support. All the live stream broadcasts, including the silent listeners, viewers, new subscribers. Are you saying Narvaez is an instant out again? Yep. Because he is. Every game. Because he is. Warriors get good news on Steph Curry. What's the news? I love those articles. They get good news on Steph Curry. Well, what's the news? Yeah, we are at 1595 on the subs. So there's something new. Yeah, I got 3 streams coming up. All the 3 against Detroit, and then should settle on something. I'm surprised they didn't give the start to Wong, but Wong has started 3 of the 4 or 2 of the 3. Oops. And he drops a bunt. Or nope, excuse me. That was something else. I don't know why I said drop the bunt. Fouls that one off though, 0-1. Yeah, 19 in the chat. Sitting watching. Probably a lot of people are just going to sit and watch due to it being Mother's Day. Probably out there at a steakhouse. Eating some probably steak or good restaurants. That ball's lined out to left field. Duran on the run, goes back on it, makes the catch. 1 away. Out there chilling. Yeah. I can understand why people are not going to be here today. I know last year we didn't have a lot of people showing up on Mother's Day. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm surprised I was streaming today. There's a strike 0-1. Oh, my mom was gone. She really didn't want to do anything today. Did some stuff yesterday, so I'm like, that's fine. It's like, you do you. Outside, 1-1. It's like, if you want to rest all day, that's okay. You can. I am not going to judge you. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Maile. I have never heard of this guy. That ball's lined out to the left, and that'll be in for a base hit. 1 out single here for Kansas City as their catcher gets on. Only the second hit for Kansas City. And only the second base runner for the Royals today. And plus, today's stream is going quick. Up and in, or up high, 1-0 on Isbell, though. Number 9 hitter due up here for the Royals. 1-1, bottom 5. 1 ball, no strikes, though. 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to count. Runner on first here with 1 away. Pitch from Giolito. And that's a ground ball. Hit towards first. They got him in a pickle. They're going to get the runner out at first. And now they got the runner heading to second on a rundown. And they're going to get him too. Wacky double play, but they get him out. Another base running blunder by Kansas City. Sogard had it, just had to go to Story to get him out at second, and then they had to go get him out at first. Oh, Sox doing good jobs on the base paths, making Kansas City do all these stupid mistakes. We go to the bottom or top of the 6th inning. Still, it's still tied at 1 apiece. Who the Sox have in the sixth? 9-1-2. Will Lugo go out there for another inning? Oh, probably. Will Lugo go out there? Yeah. I could see it. 24 votes in the poll, 15 likes on the stream. Guys, come on. 62% saying the Red Sox winning today. 25% are saying Kansas City is. 8% are there here for a good game, and 4% are here for long extra innings. As that pitch is outside, ball one on Rafaela. Here for long extra innings for fantasy. I did not play fantasy baseball this year, as there's first. That's a strike, 101. I did not play fantasy baseball this year. I should have, but I didn't. Fouled off 1-2 on Rafaela. As he's going to call his timeout. Yep, third and final game here against the Royals here in Kansas City. I don't know when we play him again. I have to look at the schedule. And that's a ground ball hit to third. Scooped by Garcia. Slings it across the diamond for the first out. One away. One down. So back to the top of the lineup with Duran. So whoever did subscribe, I thank you for that one. As that pitch is up and in 1-0 on Jarren Duran, who is 0 for 2 today. Really, the Sox have not done too much offensively except for yesterday, where they absolutely broke out. There's a strike, 101. How did that game? I know it was 10-1. 2-1. Yeah, how did the Red Sox score those runs? It was like 4-1 after 5, and then I saw it was 10-1. Fouled off 2-2. Crochet had a great game. Devers doubled home the run. Mark Canha drove in the tying run. Up high, 3-2. Top of the fifth, Duran singled a run, 2-1. Devers had an RBI single, 3-1. And then Bregman with an RBI single to make it 4-1. As Duran hits one on the ground, that's a base hit into right field. Duran will stop at first. He gets his hit. Duran's now 1 for 3. That will bring up Devers. Story hit a 3-run homer. Narvaez hit a 2-run home run in the 8th. And then Devers again with an RBI single. See, what is with these people saying Devers should be traded? Why? If anybody's saying Devers needs to be traded, they're not. They need to learn to speak. They need to learn to just not be on the internet. So here comes Devers at the plate. Duran, the runner at first. First pitch. And Devers hits one straight away center field. Isbell back. He's back onto the track. He's looking up, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot for Rafi Devers. It's now 3-1. And that's why you don't trade Devers right there. Oh, we should trade Devers because he's not a team player. Huh. Yeah, that sounds stupid. Because Devers just heard me say that, and he makes me look like a fool. And that pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Yeah, straight away center field. Well, Devers is not a team player. Yeah, but without Devers on the team, we'd be stinking. Outside, 2-0. Well, Devers isn't that good. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, consistently putting up great offensive numbers. He's not good. Okay. Fouled away 2-1. Well, his glove's not good. Okay, Juan Soto's glove's not good either. What are you trying to say? Devers is not paid for defense or anything. He's paid for his bat. Fouled off 2-2. That's why he's called the DH. Paid for the bat, not the glove or anything else. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. Off the plate, 3-2. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. It's a full count on Bregman. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Not a good pitch to swing at. He does. I see all those clowns on Twitter. Devers should be traded. Yes, Devers should be traded. And who do you want to fill it? Who do you want Devers? Who is better than Rafael Devers for third base? Who do you want that's better than Rafael Devers? You tell me. You want to trade Devers, but you don't have an idea of who you want to him to be replaced by. You just want your voice to be heard. And that's hit on the ground to first, right to Perez. And he'll flip it to Lugo covering the bag, and that'll end the inning. Devers with a 2-run home run to make it 3-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Kansas City has the top of the lineup. India, Witt, and Pasquantino. 3-1 Boston. Exactly. We're not trading Devers. It's just these clowns on Twitter who say we should trade Rafael Devers because he's not a team player. Why? That frustrates me. They say they want to trade this guy, or we should cut this guy, trade this guy, send them down, and they have no idea who they want to call up or trade for. Who do you want to trade Devers for? I'm listening. Who do you want to trade him for? Like, let's go hypothetical here. Let's see if we're thinking about trading Devers, which we're not. What are we doing? Like who are we gonna who is out there that we should trade Rafael Devers for? Like, what DH do you think we should trade for Rafael Devers? Under 30, hits for power. Now, yeah, I understand. There's been a little off the field drama thing with the media and all that, but I'm not letting that dictate my opinion on Rafael Devers. I'm not. So it's just these idiots who have no idea. Like, we should just trade Rafael Devers because of a bad press conference. I don't give a crap about the press conference. He can play wherever he wants. I don't care. If he's hitting the baseball, who cares? If that pitch is up and in, 1-0. You could put Devers in center field. He's not a good defender. We all understand that. But guess what? He's not paid for defense. If his bat goes cold, then we have a problem. As that ball's lifted to right. Pretty shallow, though. Abreu will come in a few steps. Will make the catch. 1 away. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, Devers has never been a good defender. He's never has been. He's probably going to go back to third after Bregman leaves. He is. There's a strike 0-1. Like, Devers has not been a good defender no matter what way you put it. I'm not going to say, he should go back to third because he's a great defender. No, he's not. He's actually pretty bad at third. He's paid for his bat. Fouled off 0-2. Well, then he's totally useless as a DH. He's doing his job. He's hitting the ball. Which, by the way, he is hitting the ball pretty well right now. So I don't want to hear any crap saying Devers is washed. Swung on and missed. Pitch was way outside, and he struck out. 2 away. Yeah, because right now I think Devers is, with that home run, is probably hitting up near 275. So, yeah, let's go trade that guy. Yeah, so do that. Oh, you got your Story jersey on, road jersey. It's time. It's story time. Let's read a story. I'll probably want to know. Oh, I think it's Geo time. Probably gonna. Yeah, he is going back to third. Bregman is the better defender than there's a strike 101. Bregman is the better defender against than Devers. I will 100% agree with that. Like, you will not hear me say I want Devers at third and Bregman as a DH. No. Bregman is the better defender. He will be. And I'm happy both of them are on the same team because they're both talented hitters. So that one's lifted to center field, left center. Rafaela moving to his right will make the catch, and that will end the inning. So we're through 6 innings in Kansas City. Royals are on top, or trailing actually by a score of 3-1 after 6. Red Sox will have Story, Sogard, and Hamilton due up. 3-1 Boston after 6, with the series on the line. Let's see what's going on around the other sports. What's going on around Thunder and Nuggets in about 10 minutes. Or it should have started any minute now. Cavaliers and Pacers at 8. Tomorrow it's the Celtics and Knicks, game 4. Nuggets have a 2-1 series lead over the Thunder. Pacers have a 2-1 lead over the Cavs. Tomorrow's game 4 for the Knicks and Celtics. Knicks have a 2-1 series lead over the Celtics. Tomorrow's game 4 as well for the Timberwolves and Warriors. Timberwolves have a 2-1 series lead over Golden State in game 4. And Thursday and Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, or Wednesday is game 5 for Knicks and Celtics and Warriors Timberwolves. As that's the first pitch strike to Trevor Story, and the count is 0-1. New pitcher on the mound for Kansas City. It'll be Steven Cruz on the mound. 0-1 here on Story. Story did have that 3-run home run yesterday. 0-1 here. Fouls that went off. 0-2. And Cruz, another one of the Royals bullpen arms that only gives up no runs. 0-2 as Story will call timeout. I mean, it is the 7th inning. We do have a 2-run lead. We are 1 game over 500. I want this win tonight. 0-2 here. Here's the pitch, and that's a ground ball hit towards second base. Massey has it over to first. 1 away. One down here, and that will bring up Sogard. I gotta think what there is to stream on Thursday. They just started Thunder and Nuggets. Sogard hits one on the ground to first. Perez has got it, slings it, or takes it to the bag himself, and Sogard's easily out, 2 away. 2 down in the 7th, and that will bring up David Hamilton. Yankee Stroman has set back in rehab of his knee. Don't care. Oh, Toronto and Florida. That's tonight. Takes a strike, 0-1 to Hamilton. Any games tomorrow? Ooh, Washington and Carolina. Up high, 1-1. See what's going on during the summer. Any games like Saturday night that I could call? Oh, that's game 6. Game 6 of those series. We'll see. 2-1 on Hamilton in the NBA. There's a strike, 2-2, right down the middle. Come on, Hamilton, let's go. Got to make this Cruz guy work. Chat's gone quiet. Oops. That ball's lifted out to left center. India will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Get up and stretch. 6.5 innings in, still 3-1. We go bottom 7, it'll be Perez, Garcia, and Massey. Red Sox on top, 3-1. See what's going on Thursday. ESPN. Friday night. Celtics, ESPN. There's no games on Saturday, the 17th. Game 7. Monday, Game 7. Yeah, so let me look at the Red Sox schedule right now. I'm definitely going to watch see how well the Yankees play today. So the Tigers are tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Off day Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. We will be playing Atlanta in Boston on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. Saturday is the Fox game, so it'll be that'll be a nationally televised game. And then the Monday the 19th through Wednesday the 21st, will be live against the Mets. 3 games there, all of them at 6:45 Eastern. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 4 against Baltimore. And then closing out the month, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 26th through 28th, near Memorial Day, it'll be Red Sox Brewers. Actually, I think you get the 26th off. Yeah, that's a 2:10 game. Yeah, I'll be live for that. I just realized that. Wait. Yeah, I'll be live for that. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 30th through June 1st, 3 against Atlanta. Monday, June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th against the LA Angels. And then I'll be live for 2 of the 3 against the New York Yankees. Because June 8th is my graduation. I will not be skipping my graduation to watch the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, with a high chance of the Red Sox losing that game. So, I mean, if the graduation was the day after, I would, but no way. I am not skipping a graduation because my Sox team is playing. That would be pretty stupid of me to do that. So, plus a lot of people know what I do. So it wouldn't be too hard to connect the dots and figure, why is he not at his own graduation? Everybody would figure it out. A lot of people would figure it out. All they'd have to do is check their notifications on their phone saying, watch Thomas Fitzpatrick live 30 minutes. Yeah. Aaron Judge hits his 15th home run of the year. Who cares? It's in a minor league ballpark. Yeah, who gives a damn? Oh, Yankee fans do. Baltimore. Go Red Sox. If we don't beat Baltimore at least two of two, or at least split against Baltimore or win 3 of 4, that is a colossal failure in my book. Swung on a miss by Perez first pitch, 0-1. Giolito still out there here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So great start here for Lucas. Has given up a run, but it was not earned. So great start by Giolito tonight, or this afternoon here on Mother's Day. And so far, so good. Red Sox on top 3-1. Is that one's line? Right, it's Story. And he'll make the catch. One away. Ball was scorched. Scorched right to Story, and he just easily makes the catch for the first out. One away. It's gonna be cutting close, but I will redirect either to Birdwatcher or actually, you know what? I should probably redirect to BW just to see how well the Orioles do. Divisional foe. Check in on a divisional foe. So here's Michael Garcia. And that pitch is low for ball one. Yeah, all three against Detroit. I should be doing a lot of streams. How am I not whipped out from doing graduation stuff, AP stuff, and school? I don't know. Down low, 2-0. Hey, the Reds are losing 4-0 after they put up like 13 runs. The Rockies are beating the Padres. That is insane. There's a strike, 2-1. I remember Rhino last year. He called one MLB baseball game. And it was a 16-1 loss. And he said, I'm not doing this again. Because I believe he's a Rockies fan. And, well, Rockies fans are miserable as it is. As that fouled off 2-2. Plus, Rhino probably doesn't even like baseball too much anyway. 2-2 on Garcia. Two and two on Garcia after he fouled that last pitch away. Folks, if you are new, I know I've said it at least a bunch here tonight, but if you are new, consider tapping the like. Fouled off again, still 2-2. Consider tapping the like, the sub button. Does help out the channel. We are 5 subs away from 1,600. 5. All we need is 5. 5 random people. 2-2 to Garcia. Called strike 3 right on the edge of the outside edge of the zone. Nice pitch by Giolito. 2 down into the 7th inning. And that will bring up Massey. Yep, bottom 6. No score there. Mets are the only final. Mets game's the only final. The Met game is the only final right now. And here comes I believe that's Cora out there making a change for Boston. Yep, Cora's making a change. Sox are going to go to the bullpen. I believe it was Wilson they brought on, so. I'll set up a redirect. Why don't I do that right now? Oh, is that the game? Yep. Oh yeah, we'll be ready. We'll be live. We'll be ending by the time he starts. His game starts in 10 minutes. Justin Wilson will come on. Justin Wilson will make the appearance, but however, Kansas City has made a change to their lineup with Mark Canha coming in. As that one's popped towards second base, Hamilton will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So Wilson comes in, faces one batter, throws one pitch, and that's all he needs to retire Canha. We go to the eighth. It'll be Narvaez, Rafaela, and Duran due up in the top of the eighth inning. Red Sox are on top, 3-1 after 7. Trying to take the series from the Royals and make Kansas City lose 2 straight. And that does help out Detroit. So I just realized that. So we're helping out Detroit with a loss, or with a Kansas City loss. Yep, Birdwatcher just went live. We owned the Royals last year. We took 2 out of 3 from them in Fenway, and 2 out of 3 of them from oh. That ball's low, or up high, 101. Daniel Lynch is on. I have you. What should I do? Name my arena. Mountain teams named Oklahoma City Twisters. That ball's ripped to left, and Garcia knocked it down, but it goes into left field. Narvaez is going to make the turn at first. He's on his way to second base. And he's going to slide into second base safely. Leadoff double. As Narvaez gets his first hit of the ball game. A double into left field. And that will bring up Rafaela here. Folks, I was dropped a cat. I was dropped this thing. He's kind of small. He almost. Do you want to touch the? Want to click the comment? See, there you go. You click the comment. You hit the comment button. There you go. All right. So here's Rafaela. Drops down a bunt, and that goes right to the pitcher, and he's just gonna sling it to first base. One away as Narvaez will move over to third. Going to be a sacrifice. Why am I not surprised that Rafael dropped the bunt? Because he has lightning speed. Will you stop moving? OP, I've got the Storm Shack. That ball's fouled off by Duran, 0-1. 0-1 here on Duran. Facing the lefty Lynch after a little conference on the mound by the Kansas City pitching coach. You are small and irritating. Nobody likes you. Well, a lot of people like you. I don't know why, but they do. Here, you get to sit up here. There's nothing up here for you. No. Get on the floor. Takes a strike. As Duran's going to call timeout. What? Oh, Wong, and we're winning? Yes, we are winning as Duran will burn his timeout. Yeah, Ronnie, we have a 3-1 lead. Devers hit a home run. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 2 away. So Lynch gave up the leadoff double and then 2 outs. Hi, kitty. Yeah, it's a kitten. Yep, a kitten. He's small. He's small. He's loud. He's very loud. And now he's looking up because he doesn't want to look. He doesn't want to look at you guys because he's ashamed of us. I think this cat would probably be, I don't know. I don't know what team he would cheer on. See, look, he's trying to square me. I think this cat is a Tiger fan. And they're intentionally walking Devers. Why are they intentionally walking to Devers? To face Bregman? I don't know. I think they're kind of stupid. So you walk a lefty with a lefty on the mound, and you're facing one of the best right-handers in all of baseball. Makes no sense, but I would have just. And Kansas City's going to make a change. Kansas City's making a pitching change. K-Cat it's a meow meow. Kansas City's going to go to the bullpen. Pitching change will come on. Yeah, I think the cat is definitely a Tiger fan. It is definitely a Tigers fan. It has to be one because it's a cat. Please don't tell Kitty likes the Yankees. No, the cat does not like the Yankees. No. It does not like the Red Sox because it doesn't like looking at the screen. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Bregman's going to call time. Next Saturday's Red Sox game's on FS1. I think it's on Fox. I think it's actually on Fox. 0-2 on Bregman, facing Schreiber. And he struck him out. 3-pitch strikeout to end the inning. So we get the double, the leadoff double to at least get an insurance run, and then nothing after that. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Waters, Maile, and Isbell due up in the bottom of the 8th. Royals are down 3-1. I think Saturday's game, actually, Ronnie, is on, I actually believe it's on Fox. Yeah, it's on Fox. You can only watch it on Fox. It's not on NESN. It's not on Atlanta's channel. It's on Fox. I'm assuming either like Joe Davis is going to call it, Jason Benetti might call it, and I don't remember the other guy's name. Or Marlins, because cats like fish. Swordfish? I don't know. What is a marlin? The long-nosed fish. It's an ugly-looking fish. My God, those fish are ugly. Yeah, it's on Fox. Yeah, it's on Fox, Fox's channel. So I'll just have to whip out Fox. Whip out the Fox. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. The FS1 game? There is a game on FS1, I believe, too. Oh, it's Twins and Brewers. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Oh, 2. Down low, 1-2. Justin Wilson's still out there. Ronnie's saying happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I don't know where the mom went. I think she went out for a walk or something. She likes to take walks. Is she out in the garden? Swung on a miss, struck him out. 1 away. She said she wanted to go work on her garden, but she's not here. I don't know where. What she said yesterday. She said, I want to go work on my garden because it's going to be a nice day. I'm like, okay. It's like that. If that is what you want to do, that is fine with me. I mean, it is a nice day. So that's probably what you want. Because I know she likes doing that. So I'm like, you know what? I will let you do that. There's a strike 0-1. It's not usually a big fancy thing. Sox and Marlins tied at the mid-off. The annual mid-off. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Now, last year was the annual mid-off between Boston and Tampa. What was it? They were 80 and 81, and we were 80 and 81. That was being mid. Now that was mid. Bailey's calling timeout. Wilson's still out there. The Rangers are shutting out the Tigers 6-0. Fouled off 0-2. The Twins are beating the Giants 0-2 on Melee. I think we're probably going to hand the ball off to either Chapman or... I don't know who our closer really is. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. He did go. Good blocking behind the plate by Narvaez. Second strikeout for Wilson. 2 down in the 8th. And that'll bring up Isbell. The Brewers are beating the Rays. That's nice. The Rockies have a 6-1 lead in the 4th inning. What in the world was that? Oh, the White Sox now have a 4-1 lead on a 3-run home run by Tim Elko. That is the most random name ever. Isbell take a strike. 0-1. Bloop and a blast is really all KC needs to tie this game. Or 2 blasts, really. Or 2 blasts could tie the game, you know. Anything can happen. 0-1 here. And here's the pitch. And it's a ground ball. Oh, it hits off of Wilson. He couldn't make the catch. Story has to throw, not in time. Wilson stuck up his glove. He was trying to catch it. But it hit off of him. And it bounced right to Story, and he couldn't get Isbell out in time. And the tying run will come to the plate in Jonathan India. And I think... And you don't know who the closer is? Everyone knows Wong's the closer. Yeah, that's true. Cora's going to come out. Pitching change. Here comes Cora walking slowly to the mound, and the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen. Sox are going to go to the bullpen with a righty up, with a right-hander at the plate, pulling Wilson. I'll be right back. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Apparently, they're putting in Greg. Greg's in the game. That's just interesting. There's the first pitch strike to India. And the count's 0-1. India is 0 for 3 here today. That's grounded out to third, grounded out to short, and flown out to right. 0-1 here. Greg Weissert coming in, folks. Greg Weissert, everybody. Does have a 2.65 ERA. Pickoff throw. Not in time. Let's go. This is powerful indeed. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Yes, sir, Charles. Let's go. Tell the chat. Swung on and missed. Pitch was up high. Nice fastball, 0-1 by Greg. And India will call timeout. Outside 1-2 on India. Let's go. Strike this guy out. Get him a pop out or fly out or ground out. I don't care. Just get him out. The 1-2 is popped up in foul ground. Narvaez will take off the mask, looks for the ball, and will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So the Royals had the tying run at the plate, but could not score. We go top 9. Final inning of play. Abreu, Story, and Sogard will be due up here in the top of the 9th. Red Sox are on top 3-1 after 8. Hi, Charles. The Braves have come back and tied it against the Pirates. 3-3 in the 9th. Cardinals beat the Nationals 6-1. That game went final. Mets beat the Cubs 6-2. Marlins are beating the White Sox 4-1. Is that true? The Nuggets only scored 8 points in the first quarter. Oh, man. Chat, the Nuggets only scored 8 points in the first quarter of play. 25 points in total were scored. 25 points in total were scored in the first quarter. Nuggets scored 17. Nuggets only scored 8. That is terrible. That is atrocious. That's awful. There's the first pitch strike to Abreu, 0-1. Hey, Paul's here. Let's go, Boston. I'm watching the Nuggets game as well. I am not watching that. I have an ESPN notification that comes up on my computer that just tells me what goes on. What NHL stream? There's a ground ball base hit in the right field. I don't have an NHL stream up. That'll be a leadoff single for Abreu. I'm probably not going to do another NHL game till Thursday. Probably I might do 2 streams. Who knows? Only 1 3-point shot made by both teams. Yikes. That is bad. Oh. I think we might have to go watch some paint dry. What do you guys think? Yikes. Clark's checking in on the runner. He's back in there. At least the Sox are winning. At least we can say this. At least the Red Sox are winning. All 3 of their runs have come via the home run. Outside 1-0. So home run dependent offense today. What was it? Abreu with the home run in the 4th. And then Devers with the 2-run home run in the 6th. No. Inside 2-0. No. I thought about doing it, but then I said no. But then I was like, no. I'm like, do I want to do it? I'm like, I think it was like Thursday. I'm like, no. There's a strike, 2-1. I'm like, I don't really want to, but at the same time I did. But I'm like, nah, I better. I'm like, nope. I just sleep. I'll get the deck chairs. Let's go, everybody. 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Come on, Story. Get a 2-run home run. Let's go. Let's put this game on ice. Story's using his timeout. The Rays are losing. That's always nice. And that ball's lifted to right. Shallow, though. Easily playable for Waters. He'll come in and make the catch. 1 away in the 9th inning. Let's see. Have we gained any subs? Have we gained any more subs? The answer is no. We're at 1595. Why is my settings bar still open? So here comes Sogard with 1 away. Champagne on ice. You guys can. I'm not. There's a strike 0-1. Hey, if you guys want some champagne on ice, go ahead. Pickoff attempt. Not in time. Devers will get back, or Brady will get back in there at first. The Rockies are beating the Padres 6-1. Orioles lead 1-0 over the Angels. And the Yankees and Athletics are scoreless after an inning. Checking on the runner. Back in there. Paul saying no alcohol for me. No alcohol for me. Good D or bad offense? Yikes. That's the ESPN notification I got. That ball's foul 0-2. Just came across on my phone. Don't care. Great work. Tax collection. Listen, I already know how to collect tax. I already know about taxes and all that. I don't need to know again. Up and in 1 and 2. So Sogard's going to be our first baseman for a bit, since Gonzalez is also on the 10-day injured list. And right now, we don't have a legitimate first baseman. Padres killed the Rockies yesterday to lose to them today. Irony at its best. Yep. Fouled away 1 and 2. Or as the usual saying goes, they used up all their runs. 1 and 2 on Sogard. That ball's foul 1 and 2. Up high 2 and 2. Hmm. 2 and 2 on Sogard. He still does not have a hit today, as that one's drilled to right. Waters back to the track, right in front of the bullpen. Will make the catch. As Abreu will hold up. 2 away now. And that will bring up David Hamilton. So far, the top half, or at least this part of the lineup, has not been good. So we'll. Wait. He went 0-1. At least the Celtics didn't blow it yesterday. Wait, there's a track? There's no cars, huh? Up high, 101. No. It's called the warning track, which is like a final stretch of dirt. You know, there's the outfield grass. Hold on. 2-2. Yeah, it doesn't have any cars on it. Does not have any cars on it. It's just a final stretch of like dirt, which basically says, "Oh, the track is right here. The wall's right here." Or about to be. Pickoff attempt, not in time. No. There would be no cars on the no cars. Just see Lightning McQueen on a baseball diamond. Jeez. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Mr. David Hamilton. Sox trying to get another run home. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Pitch was way inside. And Hamilton strikes out. That'll end the inning. I don't know. Ask the people who make the baseball diamonds. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Royals have Witt, Pasquantino, and Perez due up in the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox on top 3-1. Let's get this win. Dodgers quickly have a 1-0 lead over the D-backs, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead over the Athletics. Rangers beat the Tigers 6-1 today. Rangers took 2 out of 3 against Detroit. Giants and Twins are tied at 5. Our White Sox have a 4-2 lead over Miami. The Angels now have a 2-1 lead over the Orioles. Ha, ha, ha. Pirates walked off the Braves. Joey Bart on a base hit. Tomorrow's pitching matchup against the Tigers, it'll be Tanner Houck against Jackson Jobe. How's the stinking Yankees doing? They have a 2-0 lead with bases loaded against Luis Severino. They got a run home on a bases loaded walk. Bases loaded walk, and they score a run. Yikes. Of course they do. It's another one of those games where we win a game and then the Yankees have to win. Of course they do. All right, Chapman's on here in the 9th inning, facing the top of the Royal lineup, 2, 3, and 4. Come on, Chapman. First pitch is a swung on and popped up. Out near first. Sogard will make the catch. 1 away. One down in the 9th inning. Long's pitching. Nope, Chapman is. Nope, Chapman. Here comes Pasquantino. Chapman. Let's go. Chapman has been phenomenal this year. And that's a ground ball to second. Booted by Hamilton. And he's going to be safe. Routine ground ball. Routine ground ball, and he grounds out. Or it would have been an inning-ending ground ball, and then he boots it. Wait, Cora promised me Wong time. Fight Cora. I saw parts of it, yes. I got a little nervous because they had a 20-point lead again. I was like, they're going to lose. What the fuck is this infield BS? David Hamilton, folks. I don't know. But hey, I guess it's a setup for the double play. Son of oh. That's me every time the Red Sox give up a home run. That ball's fouled off 0-1. Paul has basically put into the chat what I would be saying if my mom was not right over here. If my mom was not across the wall. Like, here's my door. She sits right out in the living room. If I was on the farthest end of the house, that's what I would be saying. But then she'd be like, what is going on in there? And a swing and a miss, 0-2 to Chapman. If I'm in your chat on Wednesday night. Oh, yeah, sure. Of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Just remind me. I'll probably forget, but yeah. And I'll write that down. I'll write that down somewhere. Down low, 1-2. One and two on Perez. Fouled off 1-2. Let me put this. No, I'll put it over here. Yeah, let me put it right there. I don't remember it. Denver is cooking a little bit better now, 29-21. OKC still up. 1-2 here on Perez again. That ball's ripped to right. That'll be in for a base hit. That's going to be into right field for a hit. Pasquantino will stop at second. Runners on first and second here with one out, and the winning run will come to the plate. The winning run will come to the plate. I seen the post today. I believe New York. Dead to, I believe, New York Mets in one of the Red Sox prospects. Huh. Not know that. Garcia at the plate. Righty against lefty. Left-handed Chapman against right-handed hitting Garcia, who does not have a hit today. Winning run at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1. Fastball right down the middle. 99 miles an hour by Chapman. If the Red Sox lose this game on a walk-off 3-run home run, Hamilton should be cut. Swung on and missed. 0-2, right? One out. So a chance for a double play. Good, we win. Woo. Outside, 1-2. So we have a chance for a double play. That's the good thing right now. One, two. Chapman into his windup. Many deals. And that ball scorched out to left. Duran will make the catch. Duran makes the catch, 2 away. Runners will hold. And the Royals are down to their final out. Royals down to their final out tonight, and that will bring up Canha. What a catch by Duran. Nice sliding catch by Duran for the out. One away. So here's Canna. Takes a strike. Canna pinch hit it earlier for Massey. (33-28). Denver's catching up. Inside 101. That's 3 out dump, not 2. Well, if Hamilton made the play, we wouldn't even be in this spot. Well, we probably would be. Yeah, we would, but Garcia flying out would have done something. A 1-1. Nice strike. Nice pitch. 1-2. Royals down to their final strike. Right on the edge of the zone. Nice pitch from Chapman. And the Royals down to their final strike. Let's go, Boston. Let's go. Outside 2-2. Come on. We need the win. That ball scorched to left. Foul ball. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes on Canna. Please, please, please. Hamilton, no BS. The 2-2. And that ball's popped up. Sogard in foul ground. This should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Red Sox win it. Sogard will make the catch. And the Sox come into Kansas City and take 2 of 3. From the Royals, 2 straight series victories. 2 series wins in a row for the Red Sox. Gaining a little momentum. And are back to 2 games above 500. Oh, that wasn't easy. But at least it's a win. So 2 victories in a row. Yes, sir. Cookies. Let's go. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Get a little sleep. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Sox and Tigers. What time's the game tomorrow? 6:40. Tomorrow's game's at 6:40. I'll be live at 6:35. I'll be back. Talk to you guys later. See ya. Thanks, Tom. Yep. Hope all you guys have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye.